So first of all, you need to create your working directory. In this case, I create my working directory. So next step, we're going to install this tool. If you look at this GitHub repository, in the instruction, there were two options to install this tool. The first option is you just download the latest release, and then you can just install it. Or the option 2 is you can install from the source code. You have to clone the source code onto your local machine and go into the folder and run this command line to install it. So in this case, I'm going to show how we're going to install using the latest release. So we need to go to the release tab and just download the latest release file. Now, as you can see, we have already downloaded the latest release file into my working directory. Next step, we're going to install it. So once it's finished, we can verify it whether it has been correctly installed. Let's just type the version. Yep, so you can see the tool, the version is installed and correctly. Now let's download the metadata wsdl file from your org. Let's go to the setup page. In the search box, we type API and click API on the integrations. We see metadata wsdl. Click generate metadata wsdl. Now we have the wsdl file in your browser. So what we need to do, we need to save as a metadata wsdl file into your working directory. Now, as you can see, I have already downloaded metadata.wsdl file into my working directory. The first command I'm going to run is extract. We want to extract the metadata types we want out of this metadata wsdl file. So in this case, I might type another type, flow, so we can extract all 3 metadata types from this file. As you can see, everything extracted successfully. Now let's generate API class from the wsdl. Go to your Apex class setup page. Click generate from wsdl. Select the metadata wsdl file extracted from the first command. Then you need to name the API class. You can give a different name, but if you want to follow my example, it's better use the same class name I'm using. Now we have the API class generated. So we need to go to the API class and download it into your working directory. Now we need to patch the Apex class generated from the wsdl file. As you can see, I've already got the Apex class downloaded into my working directory. The reason why we need to patch, because the wsdl file may use the inheritance model that not directly supported by generated Apex code. So this can lead to issue where the generated code does not correctly reflect the structure and the relationships defined in the wsdl. So we need to patch the class, use the extension mapping JSON file. So that's the command line we're going to run. So as you can see, we're going to generate the extension mapping file from this wsdl. So if I hit it, so we get this mapping file. Let's just have a quick look what's inside this mapping file. As you can see, the different metadata types, they have the different extensions. So for example, this wave dataset metadata type actually is extended from this metadata type. So we need to use this file to patch the API class to have this kind of extensions in the class. Now we have the mapping file. So we're going to run the command to patch this generated API class. As you can see in this command, we have the mapping file, and then we have the API class we want to patch. We also specify the output API class name, and here we can specify the API version. In my case, at the moment, the latest version is 61. So let's run it. Okay, we got our patched API class. So just have a quick check. Yeah, as you can see, we already patched the class. We have the extensions in the class. Now let's just run the last command. In order to use this class, you need to have a unit test class to run in your org. So the last command we're going to run is to generate unit test class. So that's the API class we just patched, and then we specify the name of the unit test class we want to generate, and then we hit it. So just have a quick look. Yeah, so that's the class we generated. The last, the final thing would be, just copy this metadata service class and your unit test class file into your org, and then you can start using them. Thanks for watching.